All right, come in the shot here. All right, perfect. All right, guys, how's it going? It's Wyatt as usual with Shop Talk Sessions, and here we have Paul. And again, I'm showing you guys all the spectrums of the trades and stuff. You don't just have to swing a hammer, right? Paul works for Golden State, and he supplies me with material, hangers, all that stuff. And he's a big asset to us. I went to high school with him, so it's nice to know somebody in Golden State, and he hooks me up and shit. It's good. It's a good little connection. But I wanted him to explain his job, how he got there, everything like that, and then we'll go from there. So if you want, you say your full name and then where you work and what you do there.
All right. Yeah, my name is Paul Wynn. I work at Golden State Lumber in San Rafael. I started there as a hardware assistant. I got in. My friend introduced me, seeing like if I want to learn how to maybe build a house or something like that. That's like
was that Eric?
That was another friend from Novato.
From Novato, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he worked there too. So he got me in. I started like just putting stuff on the shelf and learning different kind of nails, more hardware stuff than lumber. But yeah, and then I worked my way to doing hardware sales. So I just learned a lot of Simpson stuff that I didn't even know, like stuff that like hurricane ties and things that like for earthquakes and stuff like that. Yep. I really only thought maybe you just have nails and wood. That's the basic stuff, and maybe a little bit of some like metals, like angles and stuff to hold the house. But though I learned a lot of like hold downs and different kind of stuff to build a house and keep it structured.
Yeah, and like in our Eichler thing in Lucas Valley, we had those CTJZs, which I've never heard of, right, before. But you knew what they were. You knew exactly where they were and everything. I had no clue what a CTJZ was. And that's the thing with Simpson. The catalog's fucking huge. Like, it doesn't matter how much you do it and stuff. We don't specialize necessarily in all the hangers, so we don't know all of them and stuff. But what's your day-to-day like at the lumberyard now? Like, you've been there for a little bit, you're a little bit higher up, so what's your day-to-day like?
Well, now I do sales, so I help out with like ringing up customers, but my main thing is ordering all these specialty brackets or Simpson kind of stuff that people request. They kind of request like weird things, so those things kind of take like 2 weeks for Simpson to build and stuff like that. So
Simpson's actually building like custom hangers and stuff for them.
Yeah, they have a warehouse where it's a pretty big warehouse where they actually make all the hangers, all different kind of stuff. Yeah, but it takes a little bit of time if it's not like a
pre-built exactly. Product and everything like that. So then are you guys ordering the Simpson Strong frames too? You can order Simpson Strong frames through you guys?
We don't carry it there.
I know that's a custom product.
We just order it.
Okay. All right, cool.
That should be a few days out.
And then, so for people like getting into this, like I said, if you don't want to swing a hammer and stuff, but you want to get somewhere in the trades, and we do need lumber guys. I mean, what is the labor situation at the lumber yard? Are you guys hiring all the time? You guys got enough people, or is it like us where we're always strapped for labor essentially? Things usually open up. But yeah, there's a lot of just union kind of guys that get hired. So you guys are through the union?
The guys out in the yard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they always get those guys most of the time.
Okay, and then what about sales? Say they want to go into sales, how would they don't have to be union to be sales?
No, not really. I mean, I see guys that work in the yard and then they move into sales just because I'm moving lumber and all that stuff on the daily basis. They just got good knowledge for what moves around and what customer needs.
So pretty much the guys in the yard, a lot of those guys will go to lumber sales then, if they move up.
If they want to. Want to.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit of guys, but most of those guys stay there till they retire. I guess they have a good pension from the union
Okay.
kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they just.
So but that's the thing with the lumber reps. I don't know if you can speak on this or like with you, but I know the lumber reps are on like profit sharing too, or like commission too.
Yeah, exactly.
So for those union guys in the yard, the only reason that it's worth to leave that position is if you're making more money in the rep side, essentially.
Yeah. Because I mean, they get bonuses too, but yeah, they don't want to depend on us to give them the bonus or something like that. I guess if we reach our goal or something.
Okay, I know what you mean. So for you guys to get those payouts and everything, you got to reach your sales goals.
Yeah,
so that's too much of a risk sometimes for some guys.
Yeah,
and they don't want to do that.
Yeah, they don't have consistent bonus or something like that. So yeah, they would want to go into sales, either lumber or hardware to.
Yeah. So if your goal is to go into sales, pretty much get some position at the lumber yard, like you said, either stocking shelves or whatever, or start in the lumber yard in the yard part.
Yeah, most of those sales guys, lumber salesmen, and hardware, including myself. Yeah, we don't have any college degree or anything like that. None of them. They all just finish high school and work their way up in the yard. A lot of them did start doing forklift driving and stuff like that, and when they were 19, and got into lumber sales when they were like 26 or something like that.
Yeah, so it's still young. So like, look, that's a lumber salesman under 30 years old, and as a lumber salesman, you could bring in $100K, $250K a year. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
and then too, with like your side and everything, just in general, like again, a lot of people are worried about, oh, can I make a living actually like doing this stuff? That's what pushes a lot of people from the trades. Would you say, like, if you go that route, especially starting young, you can make a decent living in being a lumber rep or a hardware rep or just in the lumber store in general?
Yeah, you can. It's just a lot of patience. Because you probably will see your friends doing other things that they're probably making a lot more money than you. But yeah, it's just patience. You'll get there, and you'll start probably making around what they're making and all that stuff from being a salesman instead of going hard. But these guys go way harder.
Yeah, he gives us too much praise. But no, that is a repetitive thing that I'm trying to give to you young guys is patience. Okay, like Paul said, you guys have to be patient in the trades. Like, you are most likely in the trades, you start out at the bottom. Okay, you always do. I don't care where you are. I don't care who your dad is, who your mom is, whatever, right? I came from a construction family. I still started off at the bottom of the barrel, digging ditches, doing all that stuff. And like Paul said, you might be digging ditches, or you might be in the lumber yard, right? And you're looking at your buddies, and they're doing this cool shit, or they're making more money than you, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing here right now? You know, I'm stacking lumber, I'm fucking digging a hole, whatever. But it's time in the industry, right? Gaining your knowledge about Simpson and everything like that, gaining your knowledge about all the hardware, all that is going to pay off later down the line, right? So how long have you been with Golden State now?
I've been with Golden State for about 10 years.
About 10 years, right? Yeah. And I say all the time, guys, you guys are not going to become an overnight success for 10 years, okay? It takes 10 years in the industry for you guys to even start seeing some type of payback for all your work. It's the same with me, right? I've been doing it. Now it's 2024. I got just licensed 5 years ago, and I've been doing this since I was 15 or so. So I've been in it over 10 years, and stuff is just starting to pay off, right? My connections that from high school, now Paul works there. I got like a thing there. Our buddy Eric, who's now my foreman, right? All these things after these amount of years are now finally starting to pay off. And now it's our time to start exploiting that and doing better, right? And so that's why I want you guys to see, and that's why I want you to see the full spectrum on everybody that makes this cog tick that is construction. Because it's not just guys swinging hammers, it's also Paul there at the lumber yard, getting our lumber orders, getting our hangers and all that stuff, keeping us going. And that's truly what it is. It's a team effort on everybody's part, and hundreds of people are involved in every house build, every ADU build, whatever, from the lumberyard to the actual site. So, anyways, thanks for interviewing,
Thank
dude.
you, man.
Do you have anything to add or anything, or nothing? I just want to make sure you got everything out. That's all. All right.
That's right.
All right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys next time in the next episode. And do you want anybody to check you out? But I know you don't do YouTube or anything. So,
I'm good.
all right, I got to convince Paul to get a YouTube channel going at
thank
Golden
you, man.
State.
Thank you, bro.
All right, dude. Talk